3, 2, 1. We start over. We are at ASL Pizza, DC, a deaf-owned business.
I've been chasing goals for 30 years. I wanted to be an executive chef. That was my ultimate goal, but it's been really hard because of the experiences of oppression.
Some say food is a universal language. That's certainly true for Jeff Perry, the manager at ASL Pizza.
But these are all homemade pizzas. This is all made from scratch here, as you can see.
He's worked in the food service industry for 3 decades, but he says being deaf has held him back from achieving his goals.
I wanted to showcase my skill and my artistry in that way, but my opportunities were limited because of my communication.
But now Jeff has found a place where he can share his gifts and communicate with his coworkers. All the employees at ASL are deaf or hearing impaired. While the employees may not be able to hear, their talents making beautiful and delicious pizzas is on full display at ASL.
It's a beautiful thing and feels like a breath of fresh air to actually not have to come to work and worry about how I'm going to communicate, what I'm going to do around other hearing people who do not know sign language. That is a lived experience.
Ryan Malazewski is the CEO of ASL Pizza in DC. He wants to use his business to give job opportunities to the deaf community.
Because at the end of the day, we have a very serious underemployment and unemployment challenge within the deaf community.
According to the website Statista.com, half of the deaf workforce is employed, while hearing people are employed closer to 75%. That's a substantial difference. Ryan knows how hard it can be to find work as a deaf person.
My journey was definitely not an easy one. I had to knock on a lot of doors to be able to get where I am today. I can remember going into several job interviews without an interpreter because I was that desperate to find a job.
That struggle has inspired Ryan to give opportunities to those who may not get them other places, like Jeff and others at ASL. If anything, the staff's passion for good food is the loudest thing in the room. Ryan also wants to help bridge the communication gap between people who can hear and the deaf.
You can use your phones, a tablet. You can point to items on the menu. We actually have a self-service kiosk that we installed last week.
ASL Pizza in DC, serving opportunities, empathy, and great pizza since they opened their doors in 2019. From Washington, D.C., with photojournalist Drew Snadicki, I'm Bo Evans reporting.